Hello and welcome back to Vintage Vlogmas Day 11. First thing that we gotta do today is take this piece to this marble / granite place. I called them the other day and they said that they would be willing to cut 2 pieces of antique washstand marble top that I've had sitting around to fit here and up here. I think I told you guys at the beginning of Vlogmas that if I was able to get that done, you were gonna have a hard time prying this from my hands. And we have another auction pickup and we gotta take stuff over to the booth. We just have a lot going on. But first things first, let's get this guy loaded. So there's my pieces. I get that they're 2 different cuts and colors, but I'm willing to repurpose them if I can. They're gonna see what they can do. They sound like they're able to do it. All right, on to the next task. I've had my truck since 2013. I love this vehicle. I do everything that I can to make sure that it stays running. Gas prices have always fluctuated since I've had it, but the past couple years, I'd really gotten used to having the lower gas prices. Here recently, I was on E and it literally just cost me 70 bucks to fill it up. I don't have a car payment at all, which is super nice, but gosh darn it, man, that is not cheap. And I really can't be complaining because I don't necessarily have a very fuel efficient vehicle. It's an older truck. Thankfully, I don't have to do too much driving, but it's enough, especially when I do auction pickup that can be a little further out. Just thoughts that I'm having. That was 70 bucks to fill up my gas tank. That was pretty expensive. And I know there's people that pay more, and I know there's people that pay less. I'm just venting. That's all I'm doing. I'm just having a venting moment. I got some stuff priced that I need to take to the antique mall. I keep forgetting there's a bunch of smaller items kind of stashed around the house. So I just very quickly got those things priced. Pricing, especially smaller items, it's like a black hole of time. You always think that it's only gonna take 5 minutes. No. If it's more than 10 items, you're gonna be pricing for at least 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes 30 if you have to do some Googling. And then you gotta try and remember what you paid for the item. That way you can make sure that you're not pricing it too low. And for the most part, I can remember what I paid, but every now and then I have to reference my receipts. I had someone ask recently how I keep track of my inventory. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't have a ton of inventory like some antique dealers. Their entire house is their inventory, and that's not the case with me. I do have little stashes around the house, but for the most part, I'm pretty good about getting those items out. For the past couple of years, I've been wanting to implement QuickBooks just to better organize and keep track of what I'm purchasing and for how much and what I'm selling for. I just have this analysis paralysis built up in my head that it's going to be difficult to do because I have so many unique items. It's very rare that I come across multiples, but when I do, oh, it's the best. Whenever you can come across multiples of an item, it is awesome. You can buy in bulk and you can just keep selling them. The last official Luckets that I set up at, I think it was 2019, I had come across a whole, I think it was 200, it was some no, it wasn't 200, there's no way. It was some crazy number of B boxes. Basically, I came across a whole huge pallet of worn, weathered B boxes. Got them for a steal of a price. I cleaned them up, I power washed them, and I put a screening material on the bottom of each one that way they could act more like a box and something functional. After materials and everything else, I think it came to $1 each. And I sold each of those for 15 bucks and I was sold out of them that first day at Luckett's. The profit margins on them was so great. That's something I'm always looking for. I do not come across it very often. All that to say, it is hard to keep track of inventory in this business, or at least that's what I've built it up in my mind. I say this to my tax guy every year, but going into 2022, I will be setting up some kind of books system, either through QuickBooks or another program. I'm not sure exactly what yet. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. But I understand it's like one of my weak points, keeping track of my inventory. I know I need to do it, and I haven't yet, just because it feels so daunting to do. I do a pretty good job saving all of my receipts, all of my material costs, all of my gas receipts, but I really just hoard it all in an organized way until the end of the tax year, and then I do all the math on it and do a profit and loss statement and hand that over to my tax guy. He does his tax magic and gives me the info that I need. But moving forward, I do need some kind of system. This Starbucks stays so busy, but I have so many stars I need to use. They're gonna expire. Do I want a tea or coffee? I'm already pretty heavily caffeinated. So the tea that I get is a honey citrus mint tea, and it is so stinking good. Exactly what you need on a cold day, and today it's kind of a cold day. I want a tea. If I have any more coffee, I'm gonna start having like the jitters. My heart's just gonna beat out of my chest. So let's just stick to a tea. Let's just get a hot cozy tea.
Hey, welcome to Canton Starbucks. This is Beth.
Hi, how are you today?
Oh gosh, I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, good. Could I please do a hot grande honey citrus mint tea?
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Let's get the window.
All right, thank you. Come on, dude. You had to park there? Hi.
Corby, right?
Yep. Okay, so here's most of my stuff. This one will definitely need to be cleaned. I think this one too. Now the fun job of loading all of it up. It's starting to rain and I don't have any kind of tarp, but I guess it's all pretty worn items anyways, so it's okay to get like a few drops on them. There's been this one lady here picking up a few things. I was blocked when I got here from coming in, and so I had to wait a second for them to move, and they finally moved. And then this lady came in and blocked everybody else from getting in, and she's finally moved to unblock people, but now she's reblocked the exit. So we gotta sit here for a second until she figures out how to strap stuff down. Oh, now these two people are blocking. What the heck, man? We have places to go. It's not that hard. Just pull off over there. There's literally all that parking over there. Now, even if she goes, I can't because I have a Tesla and a van blocking me now. I might have to back up. Anyways, next stop is the antique mall. If I can get out of here. I think I just watched my little rug go through the checkout line. So I think I sold that. Let's see. Yep, sold that. And I sold a few other little things. That bus that I got the other day, that sold immediately. That sold yesterday, along with just some small stuff. But let's get the new things in. That's not mine. See, people just put stuff down in other people's booths all the time. It's cute, but it's not mine. So I'll have to take that back up to the front when we go to leave. People also really enjoy leaving their mint wrappers in my space. Amanda, where do these mint wrappers come from? Well, I'll show you. My booth, my next door neighbor's booth, and his free mints. So people pick up a mint and they put it in their mouth and they take the wrapper and they drop it in my booth. Especially if I have a crock in here or some kind of pot or planter, right in, every time. I'm done and much happier with it now that I brought in some more stuff. Filled this shelf up pretty well, especially with the panoramics, and I think that really helped make it look like it wasn't just one big black hole. Moved the smalls around a little bit because it just looked so cluttered before. Like now it has a little more room to breathe between all the pieces. Much happier with the top now that I put this basket up here and folded these little rugs and put the pillow in. And if we come over here, this looks much more put together as well. Also not thrilled with the vignette on top of this dresser, but better than what it was before. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. Somebody just called and purchased this dresser that I have in the front. This just sold and it will be going away at some point tomorrow. I don't have anything else to put there. This is my next mission, is figuring out this space. Overall, a big improvement from what it was. I'm still gonna be playing around with it here and there just to improve, and I'm sure stuff is gonna sell. So I'll have to continue to fluff and move things around, and that's just antique booth life. It's a never ending thing. You're always going to have to move stuff around and fluff and reset, play around with the layout. It's just, that's this life. But now it is time to head home. And I wanted to work on the case table that I've been planning on putting together.
So she sent it to
It is pitch black out here. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna be able to get anything done. So the case table might have to wait until tomorrow morning. Oh well. Okay, let me get back under this light so I can tell you guys bye. So that is it for Vlogmas day 11. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to hit the like button and to subscribe. Also hit the bell notification, that way you can be notified for whenever I post a new video. And please follow me at Amanda's Mercantile on Instagram, that way you can see everything that I do behind the scenes. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Look at this, look at this. Savages. The thing that frustrates me about this so much is there's a trash can right there, right outside my space. Just throw it away.